What if every mystery on Earth was solved? Sure, scientific progress would soar, but would life still carry the same thrill? Mysteries, after all, are what spark our imagination and keep us wondering what lies beyond our grasp. The unknown captivates us, offering a sense of adventure and discovery that cannot be replaced. In this video, we're diving into some of the world's most astonishing mysteries, phenomena that defy logic and science. Stones that seemingly grow, craters that open out of nowhere, and boulders that glide across desert floors without a push. These events leave even the brightest minds perplexed. But what makes these stories so compelling isn't just the scientific intrigue. They resonate with us emotionally and philosophically, challenging our understanding of nature and ourselves. We invite you to embark on a journey through these wonders, not just to unravel them, but to discover what they mean to us as humans. Let's begin with the living stones of Romania, nature's most curious paradox. 1. The living stones of Romania, a geological enigma. The Trovants of Romania appear to challenge the boundary between life and non-life. These stones, while seemingly ordinary, exhibit an unusual phenomenon. They grow when exposed to heavy rainfall. Scientists explain that these stones are sandstone concretions, composed of mineral-rich cores surrounded by porous sandstone layers. When rain saturates the outer layer, minerals deposit and solidify, making the stones appear to expand. However, despite this scientific insight, many locals remain unconvinced. They revere the stones, believing they possess mystical qualities, treating them as spiritual artifacts. Adrian, a young man who grew up near the Trovant stones, frequently visited them during difficult moments in his life. His grandfather had always told him that these stones carried the spirits of the ancestors, offering strength to those who sought their wisdom. As he faced hardships, losing his job, dealing with family issues, Adrian found solace near the stones. Over time, he realized that, like the stones, he too was growing stronger with every challenge. He began to see life's struggles as rainstorms that helped him grow. What makes these stones especially intriguing is their symbolic nature, something inanimate seemingly capable of growth. This challenges our perception of what it means to be alive. The process by which these stones grow mirrors personal transformation, where external pressures trigger development. This blurring of boundaries between the living and non-living raises deep philosophical questions. How do we define life? Can growth occur even in the absence of a biological process? I find these stones captivating not only for their scientific oddity, but also for the metaphors they evoke. Their growth under pressure symbolizes personal development. It's like how we, as individuals, grow and evolve under life's challenges. This makes me wonder if nature is trying to tell us something through phenomena like the Trovants, that growth can come from the most unexpected places, even from stillness. 2. Siberia's enigmatic crater, a portal to the underworld. In the harsh wilderness of Siberia's Yamal Peninsula, a massive crater suddenly appeared, leaving both locals and scientists baffled. Initially, people feared it was the result of a meteorite impact. However, research indicated that the crater formed due to an underground gas explosion, possibly triggered by rising temperatures. Methane trapped beneath the frozen ground erupted violently, creating a colossal cavity in the earth. In a remote Siberian village, Nikolai, a reindeer herder, discovers the crater while on his daily route. His grandmother had warned him of a prophecy. The earth would one day open to punish those who neglected its gifts. Seeing the crater, Nikolai feels an overwhelming sense of guilt for not living more sustainably. The event transforms his life. He reduces his carbon footprint, advocates for environmental conservation, and teaches his children to live harmoniously with nature. This phenomenon raises larger questions about the Earth's fragility and unpredictability. While the scientific explanation points to global warming, the crater serves as a reminder that the ground we stand on is not as solid as it seems. It highlights the tension between human control and nature's uncontrollable forces. What fascinates me most about this crater is the uncertainty. Even with science providing explanations, the mystery lingers. It feels like a message from the Earth, reminding us that we are never truly in control. Nature has a way of reminding us of our limitations, whether through a sudden earthquake, a volcanic eruption, or an unexpected crater. It challenges us to live with humility and respect for forces beyond our understanding. 3. Mysterious spherical stones. The puzzle of perfect shapes, scattered across the world, from Costa Rica to Ohio, perfectly round stone spheres continue to puzzle geologists. These stones vary in size. Some fit in the palm of your hand, while others are several feet in diameter. Scientists classify them as carbonate concretions, but the exact process that forms these spheres remains unclear. The uniformity of their shapes raises questions. How does nature create such perfection amidst randomness? Ryan, a young boy from Ohio, discovers a stone sphere buried in his backyard. Fascinated by its smooth, round surface, he becomes determined to learn more about geology. Over the years, Ryan's curiosity turns into a passion. He goes on to become a leading geologist, dedicating his life to unraveling the mysteries of nature. For Ryan, the stone sphere symbolizes the idea that even in chaos, there is meaning and purpose waiting to be discovered. These spherical stones challenge our understanding of natural processes. They symbolize the underlying harmony in what appears to be a chaotic world. It's as if the universe, in its infinite complexity, occasionally crafts something flawlessly symmetrical to remind us that beauty and order can emerge from disorder. What intrigues me most is how these stones defy expectations. In a world that often feels chaotic, they remind me that order and symmetry can emerge unexpectedly. Life is much like these stones, chaotic on the surface, but often surprisingly harmonious beneath. The perfection of these spheres reflects a truth about life. Even when things seem disjointed, there's a hidden pattern that holds everything together. 4. The sailing stones of Death Valley, defying physics. In the heart of California's Death Valley, an eerie phenomenon occurs. Large rocks, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to glide across the desert floor, leaving long, winding trails behind them. What makes this phenomenon even more baffling is that the stones move without any apparent external force. Scientists theorize that thin layers of ice and wind create the conditions necessary for the rocks to slide, but no one has witnessed the movement firsthand. Emily, a traveler going through a difficult time, visits Death Valley hoping to clear her mind. As she wanders through the desert, she stumbles upon the sailing stones. Seeing the trails left by the rocks, Emily feels a sense of calm. She realizes that just like these stones, she is moving forward in life, even if it doesn't always feel that way. Inspired by this revelation, Emily returns home with a renewed sense of purpose, ready to embrace the unseen progress in her own journey. The sailing stones raise profound questions about the invisible forces at work in the world. They symbolize the idea that progress happens even when it isn't visible. Just as these stones move silently through the desert, life often advances in subtle ways, without us realizing it. This phenomenon makes me think about the hidden forces that shape our lives. Like the sailing stones, we may feel stuck at times, but unseen forces are working in the background to push us forward. Progress is not always loud or obvious. It can happen quietly, in the stillness of a moment. These stones remind me that even when life feels stagnant, we are still moving toward our goals. Some mysteries will forever remain unsolved, and perhaps that's exactly how it should be. It's the unanswered questions that invite us to keep exploring, growing, and learning. The strange phenomena we've uncovered, the Trovants growing with the rain, Siberian craters erupting from below, and rocks sailing silently through deserts, are more than curiosities. They serve as metaphors for life itself. Progress, growth, and change often happen when we least expect it, just like the silent movement of a stone across a desert floor. These mysteries remind us that life is not about having all the answers, but about finding joy in the search. Each twist, challenge, and unanswered question pushes us forward, shaping us into who we are meant to become. So, the next time you encounter an unexplainable event or face a personal challenge, remember, even in the stillness, growth is happening. Life's mysteries, much like the stones we've explored, are not meant to be fully solved. They are meant to be experienced. Keep exploring, stay curious, and embrace the unknown, because the journey is the real reward.